Going live without warning. We'll be continuing the Outer Worlds today. And I think we are on stream, I'm doing main campaign, although I may have loaded up in the middle of a side quest or something. May have loaded up in the middle of a side quest that I was doing off cam or something like that. I'm not sure how it's what exactly happened when I left off. I ended up on the outside of a building, so I guess we'll just figure out what happens as soon as I'm done all the preps and everything. So update status, update status. Now I think I can minimize my browser here and test out my chat here. Yeah, I didn't do that before starting. Alright, I think we are set. Let's get moving. Oh, right. Gotta take off the repairing sticker. Titus and Droidicus. Alright, so,
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Okay. Should I not bring you here? Should I tell you to stay behind? No? Talk. Talk.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, that's all.
I guess I could send her back to the ship.
Sure thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreliable if you need me.
So I guess this is Ellie's mission, mainly? Going into this thing a little bit confused. I probably should have hunted down my last Outer Worlds video. Nobody seems to care that I have a weapon drawn and aimed everywhere. Well, and again, yeah, these guys should probably be aiming at me because of that.
State your business.
Oh, yeah, okay. What is my business? Talk.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize I was using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame. How would you say I was supposed to some trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Waive your forms. Alright. Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Alrighty. I've got the power of saving and loading on my side. Where's Ellie? Oh, there you are. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this. I'm pretty sure this is an Ellie mission. Alright, Percival Platt. What's your deal?
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
So what exactly is my mission here? I just try and bust through? No, locked. Can I talk to these guys?
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Maybe I was supposed to bring Parvati? Everyone's high on Dervish Mist, they say. They don't seem to mind me running around. Those guards maybe on the other side of the room might be looking at me, but it looks like I could pick this lock with a 55% chance. Or maybe 55 is the insufficient skill displayed. Okay, maybe I should actually look at my quests. Character inventory. What are my quests? Character? No. How do I tell what quest am I? I really wish you could bring more companions. Maybe that's a mod on the PC version. Felix is always funny. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Main quest. The City and the Stars. Phineas knows Mr. Clarkson hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide in Byzantium. Needs to get into the city to steal it. Investigate the chairman's office. Chairman Rockwell has been keeping him under house arrest. Meet with Phineas' contact. Speak to Minister Clark. Optional. Speak to the minister's guards. Optional. Retrieve the minister's package from HPS. Okay, that's... all this optional stuff has been checked. Oh, okay. The top one is what we need to do. So we need to get into that office somehow. There's a security checkpoint. If you can't talk your way past it, you'll have to find another way in. The maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium connect to the Acropolis district. Is that what I need to do? Well, it doesn't look like there's any way of... It's either fight all these guards or find another way in. Guess that's what I'll try. He always nerds out about tossball. Oh, Felix does. Alright. Let's try going back to the ship and bringing Felix then. Gun starts happily sleeping off his dinner. Hi, Squeak. I guess very lightly napping. I think I've modified my weapons just about as much as I can. I like how they have all the drawn diagrams of the creatures you encounter. Yeah, that's really nice. Including the concept art and lore stuff in the loading screens. Oh yeah, the thing that I was talking about on the previous stream about how like even water has this weird property that you can get addicted to it. Water counts as a caffeine drink.
Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiate? Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety? Can't leave me alone, Not that I blame you. I'm widely adored. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I started looking to the early retirement business. This sounds like something I've already dealt with and made my choice on. Where's the ship? Can I just... in the menu, maybe? Journal, map. No quick traveling back to the ship. Fast travel? Oh, the unreliable. Yeah, okay. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. The water's just Mountain Dew. Yeah. I want to say that it reminds me of Mountain Dew, how it's not caffeinated here, because over here there's, or it might not still be, at least when it was new, it wasn't caffeinated here, and I was very surprised to find out it was caffeinated in the US, because apparently there's a law here, there was and might still be a law here, that clear drinks cannot be caffeinated. so the ship is the unreliable, yeah. It feels kind of like if they combined Firefly and Dr. Horrible sing-along blog, but without the songs.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
Alright, so I guess we just gotta step out to pick our crew. Alright, Felix. Select. Honestly wish soft drinks were way less sweet. Yeah, I've kind of lost my taste for soft drinks lately. Alright, Felix and Ellie, yeah. Continue. I would like... I've got my dessert drink with me now. Actually, I can kind of... I can kind of work with how sweet soft drinks are right now because I could just sip them really slowly. Actually, the change I would make is that if the carbonation in soft drinks would just last longer, because I drink my drinks so slowly now that yeah, before I get even halfway through a cup of soda, it'll be flat. But yeah, if a drink is too sweet, I guess I'll just drink it slower. I do have a couple of bottles of Pepsi and one of those little cans of Coke. And yeah, those tiny cans are great, just one serving size for me to sip slowly. The big bottles, though, are like 3 servings. Oh wait, I should be fast traveling. Oh, that's not the right button. It's this button, and that way. Oh, can I just fast travel in there? Basic armoring modifications improve armor against specific damage types and give skill bonuses. Utility and gadget mods provide a wide array of special bonuses. My mom and her friend were watching some old TV shows. Laverne and Shirley. That name sounds... It sounds like a show that I might have looked for, but it might have been past its time by the time I'd be looking around for it on my TV channels. Alright, so... maybe we just have to talk to him again.
How may I be of assistance?
I need to get into that office.
Personal assistant to Adjutant. The art of arranging stations is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
I guess there is nothing else. We've explored that whole tree.
Move along.
I guess I could try to pick that lock. On the off chance that maybe those guards across the room aren't looking. Save. One of the drinks Laverne was constantly drinking. Pepsi and milk. Yeah. I could see that happening as kind of a... like any kind of soda and milk, I would imagine as just basically like a melted float. Oh, goes up to 72 with Felix around. But still, insufficient.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared. Move along. Move along.
Blarg. Oh, here's something. Maybe? No? This almost looks like a door. So how do we get where we need to go? What is that? Oh, just an advertisement. It's a 70s show taking place in the late 50s and mid 60s. Okay. I've heard Pilk referred to... oh, hey! Unlock with Minister's HHC access card. I've heard Pilk refer to milk made from pistachio fat.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
Alright. Gotten to where we need to go. Bazorp, welcome Chairman Rockwell. Printed the ministry key card. Okay, dimethyl sulfoxide, that's the thing we're looking for. Please retrieve your key card. Next, investigate the chairman. No, that's done. Next is retrieve the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We'll freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. 3 and 9 months. Personal files? What's taking so long? No info here. Masseuse? Food reserves. Real, in parentheses, real food. Ugh. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying for even the closest colonies. But what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. The other corporation. The other corporations. The head of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I should know they're at it again. Alright, that's everything here. Ooh. Stuff to loot. Steel pipe patch 1. What are these? Bit cartridge? Yeah, I'll take that. Stogie Slims. Pipe patch, pep pills. Cosmic smoke. Purple berry munch. Bypass shunt. I'll probably use one of those. Purple berry wine. Spectrum vodka red. Red, purple berry liqueur, and iceberg aged whiskey. I think I've got enough stuff. I feel like I might be pretty close to overloaded. Broken snow globe. Thinking caplet. Oh. Actually, I might grab that. It is a single caplet, but it needs an entire bottle to hold it. What's down here? Level head?
You!
Check
Stop
that out.
that! What do you think you're doing?
Alright, you can have it back. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't have 184 bits. Nothing at all. Intimidate or persuade, and they're all about the same. I was just leaving.
You made your point. Carry on, then. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former off...
I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh, dear. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright, which way's out of here? Oh, I was going out of here. I just needed to not get up in his face. Elevator, open up. Oh, I guess I have to operate this thing here. The world is a corporate wet dream, yeah. I think there was, I vaguely remember one of the previous streams of this that we landed on this one area that was just commercials everywhere. Temporary bonuses from consumables and wearing armor. I don't remember the first town. Did you side with the town or the small refugee community? I don't remember either, but going by that description, I would say I probably sided with the small refugee community. I do remember the very first, one of the very first encounters was just a landing pod smashing down on the person that you're supposed to meet. So, yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Unless, or it was possibly that they were so dumb that they called the landing pod down directly upon themselves. Alright, let's check our next quest here. So, journal? Yeah, journal main quest. Retrieve the dimethyl sulfoxide. Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. So we go to the Ministry of Accuracy. I don't see a green. Oh, there we go. 42 meters this way. Office clerk, standing outside. Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. Yes, I can't see Spacer's choice and not think, like, we have a brand of food here called President's Choice, a brand of products called President's Choice, and it's really weird because it's a Canadian product, but yeah, President refers to the president of the company, and according to the lore of this brand, the president of that company goes around and you know, actually samples stuff to figure out like what's good enough to sell under his brand name. But yeah, I don't think I have any President's Choice products with me at this time. The last President's Choice item that I really liked was this apple soda, this crisp green apple soda. It was really good. It was a synesthesia kind of experience.
The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
What level clearance?
Ah, okay.
You're just making up words.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Oh, none of these will work. So first playthrough I did that. Second, I sided with the town short term. Short term, the first option seems best. But long term, it ends up somewhat better siding with the company. I think if you had warned me about that... Whoa! Apparently we can just open the door. Guess we're fighting. What's going on? What is that noise? Felix die? Corporate commander. Guard halt. Corporate recruit. Guard halt again. Guard halt. Corporate recruit. Corporate guard. Corporate trooper. Corporate guard. Corporate trooper. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're fine. Energy cells, yes. Corporation Service Award. Big cartridge. Energy cells, yeah. Strong arm your way through. When in doubt. When in doubt, strong arm your way through. Yeah, and right now I'm very much in doubt. I don't see a quest objective marker. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. All that death for nothing. Okay, we are in this place. We need to just investigate, I suppose. Oh, hey you. You, busy there? 50 meters that way. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Okay, so we know where it is. We just have to get there somehow. I guess we find an elevator down. Maybe if we go up, we'll find an elevator down. Just people minding their own business.
Did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, it's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
Vending machine discovered. Alright, we have plenty of most of these things. Exactosite, laminated armor, mag to zap, thug kit. Nothing up here. Oh, this is a washroom, I suppose. Oxycomp aromatic energizing ointment. So somewhere in here, it looks like we might have to have busted our way through there anyway if we're supposed to get down to wherever the dimethyl sulfoxide is. Because it doesn't look like there's any passages in the normal areas. Hold on, I pick 1 second.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Ooh.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Transfer? Oh, to put something in. Was this? Oh, that was... Okay, just ammo. armor. Don't really care too much. Plasma rifle 2.0. Kind of like my current weapon loadout. Heavy ammo, yes. Light ammo. Oh no, more heavy ammo. And this light ammo. There we go. Yeah, I used a bit of ammo in that last fight. Grab all of this stuff. And what is that? Security Blade Ultra. Eh. Wait, I want to go this away. What is the purple? The purple is a disguise, isn't it? It might be a disguise thing that I completely forgot about. And that I'm now accidentally using. A zappy stabby stick. Yeah.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch of samples. Now get to work.
Gotta find a safe place to hide so that my costume can recharge. Aha! Maybe. Necropsy, Central Lab. We gotta get through this wall here. So if I need my costume to recharge, I guess I could do it there. You guys get over here. How do I... Is it this? This? No, not that. This? No. What is it? Is it this?
Be right there.
Oh, that's calls everyone here. And then this puts away your weapon.
What? What was that? Hey, no visitors allowed, citizen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Reset your shroud. Okay. So I'm gonna need to see some identification. No, you're not. How about a wink and a smile?
What?
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
Move along!
Move along.
Both roguelike characters, yeah. Interrogation successful. Your shroud disguise is recharged. This only works a few times in each restricted area. Okay. Where was the green? It was that way, wasn't it? I guess I could just follow the red line. Quickly, quickly.
You get tired of patrolling. Just go rough somebody up.
Just rush somebody up. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so that's what the three little boxes there are for. How many times you can successfully get through an interrogation. Now the question is, if this runs out and nobody's around, is someone going to suddenly run up to me and interrogate me or no? Okay, 26 meters. That way. Can't I just jump down? Not with that button. Yeah, nobody's around here. Do I get it? Did I get the stuff? Oh, no, 16 meters this way. Human testing. Jedi mind tricks will work. Yeah, even saying move along. Death of human test subjects. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subjects are maintained by leaving a 73.69 dimethyl concentration in circulation. Okay, let's transfer a little bit of this then. Proceeding to withdraw maximum non-lethal quantity. Calibrating sensors. Checking dimethyl. Transferring to canister. Return to route. Alright, let's get out of here. 16 meters this way. Yoink. Return to Phineas. Bard. So I guess we just stay out of sight. Follow the red line back. It'd be great if we could recharge our disguise here.
Thought I saw something.
No, you didn't. How do we get out of here? Forward reputation assist. Where are you?
You boss!
Disguise failed. Okay. The board are now angry. Well, yeah, I don't think I've been trying to get on their good side in the first place.
I don't want to die.
Alright, go hide. Medical drone. Can we use that? I think I vaguely remember the game asking me if I wanted to be addicted to being healthy. Like basically like being a gym punk or a gym rat. Oh hey, my disguise is back. I didn't even notice. And I didn't lose a dialogue battery for it either. But I still need to get out of here. Let's see, 30 meters.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all. Whatever I want, or I was just leaving. I was just leaving.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, I'll take that stuff. More chances to be a Jedi mind trick master. Yeah. This doesn't feel like I'm going the right way. I took the elevator down, I meant to take it up. Couldn't just quick travel my way out of here, could I? Go to the map. Up. And... Ah, but it's faded. Hibernation lab. Hacking skills. I feel like I'm going backwards if I'm going down. Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem like the right way to go.
Hey, I saw that.
Why can't I move?
Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now.
Persuade 70. You want to fire a gun around the most expensive lab equipment in Halcyon? The weapon isn't loaded for starters. Trust me, you don't stand a chance. Okay, so I've got Persuade and Lie. I'll try Persuade.
Well, why not? This thing isn't just for show.
Good luck paying for the busted equipment once I've broken every bone in your body. When the whole place goes up in flames, don't say I didn't warn you.
Are you serious? Maybe I'll see if I can find a saber. But if I see you here again, I'm taking my chances.
It's your neck. Alright. Game, let me get out of here. Okay, this place looks familiar. I'm pretty sure following the red line led me out of here, but this elevator's supposed to go up, isn't it? And it doesn't, it goes down. Get back up there.
Here they come!
Bring them down!
Felix, don't get in my gun's range. Frenzy test subject. Board's reputation decreased. Alright, 60 meters that way. When Jedi mind tricks don't work, Jedi gun tricks will. Not that elevator. Oh, wait. What does this do? Does it change the direction of the elevator? No, it still goes down. Alright, maybe we're supposed to go down.
So, you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirate's Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
This is the elevator we wanted. So you have to go down to go up. Money and ammo. Money and ammo. I'll take that service award. Alright, so we return to Phineas now. I think that's more Sith or Rogue friendly. Yeah. I don't remember if I did much with a melee weapon. Let's see here. Yeah, I have a shotgun, a rifle. Why isn't my shotgun equipped? Those are usually my favorites for these close quarters kind of situation. There's this weird gloop gun, and then there's a pistol. It's nice to have a pistol. I've completely forgotten how to change my weapon.
Saw something.
They're on us.
I'm gonna take them.
Oh, okay. So the left button commands your allies to, I don't know, use their special battle techniques? Here, I thought it was to change weapons. X button? Ah, X button changes weapons. Hold X button. Okay. Now I can use my shotgun.
Heads up, boss!
You guys are just gonna start a firefight in the streets? Oh, that's just an advertising drone. Wealthy citizen? That's an enemy too? Oh, wait, you don't have a weapon on you. Gardener. Where's the rest of the fighting happening? People still fighting? What's going on? Whatever's going on, it's not my business. I'll just head back to the ship. Can I fast travel back to the ship now? No? Cannot fast travel in combat. Alright, guess we're fighting our way out of the city.
They got the drop on us.
Click, clack.
Please, I don't want to die. Hey, go down! Don't do it to me.
Oh, that's just a citizen.
Show him how it's done!
This is not the way to the ship. Oh, okay. Just round the corner.
Rizzo's Knocking Out Bar, a CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free milk. It's time for a
Oh no! I think I soiled myself.
Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times made you susceptible to plasma damage. Reward 1 perk point. Yeah.
Their mistake.
Okay, just around the corner is over here. I think I might have overshot. Oh, no, this is the right way. I just gotta figure out how to get over there. "60 meters straight down." I think you take fall damage in this game. Let us get to our ship, and you won't get hurt.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Yes, you do. Don't want to walk with a limp. Best case, or die. Yeah.
Make him regret it. Who's
Yeah.
ready for more?
It makes me think of like this. What is this? Oh. It makes me think of like rolling up a tabletop character like right at the beginning. Like, do you want all of these? Like, I don't know how they do it, but like, yeah, the friend who was introducing me to this like particular perk and this particular character creation system was like, yeah, you could take all these flaws and get all these extra perks, and then I'm like, but I have to remember that I have all these flaws when I'm role playing, and it just makes it makes it so much more difficult for me.
How would you know? You've never seen one. Neither have you. I don't know anyone who's
How do I get down there? Is there an elevator or something? Maybe there's an elevator that I missed.
Energizing ointment. Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine in every gullet.
The...
Please, I don't want...
There's gotta be an elevator or something that I haven't seen. What's that screeching thing?
Please, I don't want to die.
Probably not here. You gonna fight me? No, you look like you're running away. You look like you're gonna fight me though. Plasma burn. The only things that are remotely peaceful are the gardeners now. That's not an elevator that goes down. I hear something shooting at me. I guess I could try a run where I take every possible penalty that comes to me and see how much of an advantage I can get with all the perks, with all the perk points I could get. Like, I could probably max out one of these lie, persuade, intimidate kind of stats. Like super early on. Okay, we got one enemy over there.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Alright, maybe I'm out of combat now? While near hostiles. Are these hostiles? Where's hostiles? Oh, maybe there's a hostiles. But is this near hostiles?
My dear fellow,
Is that a hostiles? Do I have to kill innocents before I could just fast travel? Grab some more ammo. You are not a hostile. Alright, let's try taking out that red triangle over there.
I tell you what.
It's gone. Fast travel. While near hostiles. Can't fast travel while near a hostile. Is it this one?
right, let's dance!
One more hostile this way. Bunch of hostiles. I'm just going near more hostiles. We are in combat. Taking out that one hostile. Out of combat. Seems to be hostiles nearby.
You, sir, are a fabulous negotiator.
Oh, don't get me started, my dear
Sounds
fellow.
like one of the characters from Disenchanted. Actually, they both kind of do.
Look at us, at it again already.
Okay. No battle music. Oh, there's two hostiles nearby. I'm gonna try and fast travel anyway. No? Game, you're not gonna tell me that I need to genocide everybody in this city just to get out of the just to fast travel to my ship.
You wanna know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
What happened to the Code of Silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Okay, any red arrows? Still some red arrows that way. Seriously? Does this guy actually... Oh, okay, so the enemies actually do count as hostiles now. Or the citizens count as enemies now. Okay, maybe if I go into the office where I've already fought everybody off. Maybe that'll be far enough from hostiles that'll let me fast travel. Still one red arrow there. Oh yeah, that's, I think what the purple weapons I have are N-rays. So yeah, lots of collateral damage from the purple weapons because any citizens standing nearby are also gonna be affected. Gah. Even these people count as hostiles. Okay, so not everyone in the building was cleared out. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, streets are clear. No red arrows? No red arrows, okay. Now let's fast travel. You don't want to walk with a limp, best case or die. Yeah, regarding the perks and faults. It also, like, while establishing a character, it also feels like kind of a deal with the devil situation. Like, oh yeah, do you want your character to have one eye? Do you want your character to have lost an eye in their backstory? Then I'll give you a perk point if you lose an eye. That kind of thing. I'm like, no, I don't want to take that deal.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Alright, engine room. Oh, I kind of remember that I had some stuff stored up in one of these rooms. That's Ellie. Yeah, I don't remember the layout of my own ship either. Let's just use the navigation. Oh, what? Phineas. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we want.
If you don't mind, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing.
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
I get it, you're well informed. Can we move this along? You almost sound like you approve. I didn't do any of this for you.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Alright, convince me.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you.
You're the one who owns
You're
these
in
chemicals.
contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
If you own these chemicals, then you are experimenting on people already. So I don't get the impression that you are that you have people's that you have people's well-being in mind. You want me to sell him out? I never liked the guy anyway. Not for free. The answer is no. We're done here, Ada. Yeah, I could believe you, but I also don't think I want to be on your side either. So you want me to sell him out? Hold on, getting a lot of noise on the signal. Could you have up and never come back? Career equals literally just trolling around the whole system. Yeah.
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Agent Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
I didn't want to agree to that. Ugh. Oh well, let's just see what happens.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Who haven't we taken? Sam, I think? Oh wait, I have to deselect people to take more. Sam and Viker Max, I guess? When your life is literally work, I guess even living is a career. Phineas improved science lab. We'll need more security. Never touch this.
In your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Okay.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. That's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. The board's got a plan to save us. They're gonna freeze all the workers. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yeah, basically.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Science 40. There's a way. Not exactly safe, but to skip the Hope into the system. All right, let's try that. That's the only one where I could use one of my stats.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Engineering 25. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to rep power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you want. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant wanted to apply a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
You've got a plan of some sort?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it, you want to prepare. You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses. Certainly. How can I help?
Stupid in terms of stats. You can insist on doing this and hurtle into the sun. I guess that precludes the ice cream ending then. Skip President. Frontier knows a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine.
Mostly.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Alright. Skill and perk points available. So what do we have here? My leadership is the lowest. No, my defense is the lowest stat. Persuade, lie, intimidate. So I've got, I guess lie is my best skill? No, intimidate is because of something. I don't know why. Bonus support, intimidate. Oh, because of Viker, Max, and Sam. Okay. But if this is my, if lie is my highest stat naturally. Oh, how many points do I have? Oh, there. Points available 8. And then handguns. I have the most skill in handguns, so I probably should have equipped those when I was in that big firefight. Might as well give that one. Nope, not that. Not that many. 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I guess 5 more in lie. Apply. And then 1 more perk. Solo sneaker. No, not solo. Melee has healing. Aha, area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. That sounds good. Marked for purchase. I should really look at the other perks available. Deselect. There we go. In all these games, speech stats are always OP. Yeah. You've got to be able to. Yeah, if they have a speech stat, then you've got to be able to talk your way out of a fight. Ooh, ranged attacks reduce target's armor, and it can stack. When you use the inhaler, any down companions are revived with a small amount of health. That's pretty good. I'm sure there must have been something I had my eye on up here while I was leveling up to this point. Low health, increased damage. Science weapon stacks with weird science. Steady hand. Ooh, no weapon sway and no movement penalty to accuracy after killing an enemy. Confidence. That's not disturbing at all. Armor Master. Super Pack Mule. Plus an extra 100 kg. Tactical Master. Ooh, this is good. And I usually tend to use that when the tactical bar is full. Revenge. Okay, let's do Tactical Master. Yeah. And let's see, another point in Vicar Max. Ah, right. Companion perk. Showtime. Increase the damage dealt by this companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. Reduce the duration of harmful status effects. Chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown when they get a killing blow. I like this one. Alright, let's get out of here. I forgot what the button is for tactical time dilation. I'm pretty sure it's on the HUD somewhere. Science! They blinded me with science. Science!
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Alright, where's the green? There it is.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Huh. I guess this is where I stored all my stuff. Bunch of drinks. Alright, let me put some of that back, because I'm pretty sure I'm borderline overloaded with healing items. Parts, mods, drinks. Okay, purple. Store all. Purple stuff. All the colored stuff. Lemon slap. Nanner spank. Purple berry liqueur. Purple punch. The violent drinks. The colored vodkas. I guess I'll hold on to the rest. I guess these are spare weapons here. And then in this one, nothing? Or is this just not a locker we can open? Who next? You two. Parvati and Nyoka. Exploitation rights? Some stuff stashed around here. Perfecto, what is that? Alright, why does this count as stealing? I guess it's someone else's stuff. Someone else who has been frozen here, I guess? Bard? Bard's right there. Alright, I want to look at what this Perfecto stuff is. Is it consumable? Is it cigarettes? A case of fat mini Zeppelin cigars? Nicotine. High range weapon spread down. Weapon sway down and weapon spread. You don't want good, you want Perfecto.
Here they come!
Oh, we're fighting already? Suddenly we're disguised. They could actually watch us walk through there. How do we open this? Borst. Cacao. Elixir. Bypass chunks and some bits. So our disguises are running out. Where do we go now? Surprise inspection, soldier!
Oh, hell. No one informed me of any surprise inspection.
It wouldn't be much of a surprise. I filled the paperwork months ago. Are you telling me you weren't aware?
Sure I was. Must have slipped my mind.
I'll be on my way.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
How do I get in there? Where I'm supposed to go? Oh, I'm not supposed to go there. Okay. Guess I'll go here. Do I see any red? Okay, there's some red. Corporate recruit. Whoa, okay, that is one very powerful scope. Bridge key card. I guess we're enemies of everybody now. Combat drone down. Workbench. Oh, to upgrade our weapons. Nothing there. Weapon full? Yep. No question the system. It's a good thing all their stuff stays intact. Alright, 36 meters of that way. Did I land on the wrong planet? Is it just sending me back to my ship? Eh? Now 100 meters that way. Well, I got the card I need. At least I think I got the card I need. Oh, I did. Good.
Remember not to take breaks on company.
Borston baked beans. Pancake mix, which you can just eat as is. Mag picks. Probably use more of those. Alright, 75 meters that way. Hope auxiliary power. Eh? Just worked my way into here only to get out again.
I usually just kick them down.
Alright, Hope auxiliary power. Permanently crippled? Your legs have been damaged too many times. Your movement speed has now been permanently lowered. 1 perk point. No. Get my perk points by leveling up, thanks. Aha. Patch Ada into the Hope's communication systems. Uh-huh. Status. Power status. Maintenance status. Hibernation storage status. Pre-launch roll call. Silver Mountains. It's going to take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. Mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Alright. Just skills. And, okay, patch Ada into the Hope communication systems. So, Ada is patched or no? Status? Alright, so... Oh, now we go 100 meters that way. Can we just press Y to open this area? No? Okay. So we can exit the restricted area from that door. and just 17 meters that way, but this doesn't lead that way. Maybe this does? Okay, we can't pick our way through that. Maybe, another restricted area here. Unauthorized access. Oh, this is just the same thing as before. Okay, so there were two terminals where we could.
I mean, seeing this place again.
Yeah. All right.
Should we assign staff?
Here they come!
Oh!
Who did it?
Sprat hides. Identity cartridge. Oh, that'll probably help unlock something else. Maybe it's almost like a chocolate malt in the sense it's so grainy you can munch on it or just watch people look at you in horror eating it in flour form. Yeah. The pancake mix. Kyle and I were just talking about the old form of Power Bar, the old form of the snack known as Power Bar, and it was like biting into what was it like? It was like biting into a stale Eat More bar. Like, you know how Eat More has that unique texture? Power bars were kind of like that, but tougher. Tougher and bigger. And they, for a while, because of that, they were my favorite snack. Of course, they were really like more like a meal replacement because they were so dense. I am moving further away from the objective. This is not where I need to be going.
Keep your eyes open.
What is this? This is the elevator call button, isn't it? Is this a door? This is not a door. Alright, this is the only way we can go.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd. Personal programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Sealed. I'm running out of costume. How do I... There. The elevator, or the room. Alright, refresh costume. Try the next door in. Near maple syrup. That'll make for a nice snack. Just drinking maple syrup straight out of the bottle. Every brand name is like, I can't believe it's not butter in this game. It's just like, they really like the whole I can't believe it's not butter thing, and just modeled all of their space brands off of it.
Nice work.
Alright, downwards is kind of where we want to go. We're still in the restricted zone. So we'll have to find... Ooh, that's pretty good. Bunch of upgrade parts. I keep pressing B when I want to jump. Oh, I can't jump up there. Can't go up the way that I came down. Am I stuck down here? The members of the crew is like, yeah, the captain's just weird like that. But they get results, so who am I to question their antics? Oh, there's a ladder. Someone's gonna interrogate me sooner or later. Oh, this is the same terminal as the other. Alright, hope comms are this way.
Hey, you! I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
I've used surprise inspection. Mind your own business. What did I have? Okay, intimidate and persuade are not as strong as surprise inspection.
Oh, hell. No one informed me of any surprise inspection.
That wouldn't be much of a surprise.
Of course. I'll just get out of your way. Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
These are the private quarters, aren't they?
Keep your shoulders up.
Oh, this place has been blasted apart. Or maybe not. Maybe it's intentionally like this. I've completely forgotten about where the objective is. And I have to get out of the disguise area. Kind of feels like holding your breath while going through these areas. Alright, those are private quarters. That is a sealed door. Where I need to go is that way somehow. That's not how to get there. Well, I guess we don't need to worry about our disguise that much. Does one of these lead further down? Just another terminal. Lol, quirky brand name. We were late to you. Please like us. I think the most memorable one for me so far is like, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Like, it just sounds worse than they probably, like... It sounds like some actual brand names where they just didn't think about it. They didn't think about it hard enough. Oh no. Steel advanced defensive helmet gold. Alright, I'll grab that, I suppose. Heavy machine gun 2. The Revenge. Oh, I see. This was the room that was sealed before. And that's insulated. Oh, it's a mod. Okay, all this loot is nice and all, but I want to make progress with this quest. What are these? Are these something we can use? No? Just decoration? Frustrating. Okay, that's just how those rooms we've been to. Been there. I could double check this area. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any secret passages around here. Bottle of milk on the shelf. Secret passages in here? No, it doesn't look like it. We are the only choice if you're on budget. Yeah. So this leads to that room. Feels like this is where we should be. Or at least this is the next room on the way to where we're trying to go. And then yeah, we go down there and that seems like a dead end. Except for the ladder that lets you climb back out. I think I looted that already. Around the outside here. Yeah, it just doesn't look like there's anywhere to go around this room. So we've already accessed the terminal to patch Ada, or to route the power to Ada. And now we have to find the comms. Hope comms. 96 meters that way. Maybe this'll take us where we want to go. New door to open. Just another treasure room. Retro rockets. This room looks just like another regular old room. Whoop! Almost overshot the corridor there. And we're back where we started. So does that mean this wasn't where I was supposed to go? Is there a different elevator down I'm supposed to take? Oh, okay. This elevator goes down, which is where we want to go. 54 meters. Aha. 27 meters.
Greetings. Personnel.
I guess I could use... Do I have points to allocate? I do not. I should probably put it into lock picking or whatever. Mag picks. Big cartridge. UDL identity cartridge? Would that open the doors? Oh, this is different. Alright, I might be able to use this identity cartridge for something. "13 meters away." It's really close to here. Is it outside the... outside of the security area? No, it really doesn't feel like I'm getting any closer by going this way. Alright, I haven't explored around this area. Maybe this will provide some insight. More automated messages. A lot of picks. Picks and shunts. Another UDL identity cartridge. One would think these ID cards would get us through these doors.
Process repeat crime. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
Lie, intimidate, and persuade. This statement is false. Wait, lies probably is. Wait, I guess I could do any of these. That statement is false.
Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false. Well, thanks.
I'd have just broken it.
Ugh. Where else can we go? First, recharge the disguise. Then, alright, we've been there. Is there a door beyond there? Sealed. Ah, there's a ramp. Shock cannon. Oh, this is just water. That's not a passage. Ah, there's a new spot. Aha.
Sys secure. Oh. Error. Hope crew data not.
Intimidate?
Error.
As one of the pods.
Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer.
Spacer's choice.
Register. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
Route communications.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a loose, suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Leisurely jaunt to the bridge. Across piles of ash that were once the ship's crew. Well, there's nobody in our way now.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready to skip.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
Quest failed.
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long
This is weird. Going in and out of disguise. I probably need to repair my armor. I've gotten into a couple of fights now.
I am receiving a transmission. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Alright, let's head
soon,
over there.
Captain.
Back to Phineas's lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
So let's take these two again. Felix and, well, not Ellie. Felix and Sam, maybe. Yeah. The reaction of the computer, like, ooh. God, I really shouldn't have installed the scope on this thing.
Muting volume now. Monster neutralized.
Resuming passive mode.
He looks like he's all right. Just Oh, maybe not. Got the door open and all. Is that a Borst? Bubbles. Alright, where are you? We've got a terminal here. Contingency plan. Last will and testament success. Present login password to continue. Hack 80 bypass. Alright, so I'll bring my hack to 80. Sisty pig. Trippy stout. Forced pockets. There's the sleeping chambers. Just living stuff. Do not tap on glass, seals loose. Oh boy. A skull? I wish there was a third person mode so you can see your character, but it's limited. Also more options than bob haircuts, yeah. I often, like, I forget what I look like. Often in this. Okay, so I have to present login and password to continue. I have to find that somewhere. Or hack. Suppose I could hack into it with companions. Oh, Benice's terminal passcode. Enter passcode. If you're seeing the screen, I have been perniciously kidnapped and very possibly incarcerated by the like government of Halcyon, prison fortress of Tartarus. Of course, it's called Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this will finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. If this is jammy, I prepared an emergency care package like a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Open the panel. Return to root. So there's a panel somewhere. Aha. Tartar's Napkey. Alright, what did I say I want to put that into? Hacking? But now I've already gotten what I needed hacking for. Sneak, hack, lockpick, medical science, engineering, inspiration, determination. I have the lowest leadership. The inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effects. I guess this character is not a leader. I want to save Bubbles. He has a pet pig named Bubbles, yeah. I guess I'll put more into handguns and more into lying. Just work on maxing out what I've got. And perks. Soliloquy. Bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions in your party. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. Uh-huh. Scanner. Yeah, maybe that. Oh wait, I already have that. Order. Weight of consumables. Rolling thunder. I really should use my companion abilities more. So Sam's perks are... Oh wait, all the companions have the same perks, don't they? Yeah, it looks like it. See, that sounds pretty good. Second wind, stand your ground. They gain armor when taking damage. Sure, that sounds even better. That's also pretty good. Yeah, extra corrosion. And then for Felix... Wait, do you have more points left? No. So Felix... Yeah. I guess Bubbles is safe if he's just wandering around here. Well, for now anyway. I wonder if these animals feel any stress upon seeing, like, the bodies of their own kind. Hey, Bubbles. Maybe not. Bubbles seems, like, stressed or not, this seems to be the safest place for Bubbles right now. Time to try and rescue... not H.G. Wells. Professor Wells.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Oh, are two of the crew fighting?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. And you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Repair our stuff. Modify, tinker, repair. Repair all equipped. 12 weapon parts and 9 armor parts. Yeah. I'll save the tinkering for off cam. I think my weapons are pretty good right now. I just... oh, right, I want to take the scope off of this gun. It is annoying. Tinker? This here. Oh, Tinker is just an upgrade, isn't it? Inspect, compare. Modify? Gyro sight. Increases weapon accuracy. Ranged weapon spread down. Internal JavaScript to dampen movement, allowing more accurate shots. What do I have right now? What is the sight on there right now? Sure and straight barrel? No. Current sight must Super Scoper 2000. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work out so well for me. Install mod. Okay. Become an engineering virtuoso to recover previously 150. I just want to get rid of the sight on there so I can aim down the. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. I don't need this to be a sniper pistol. Actually, the whole reason that that it is a pistol is because I already have a sniper. Wait, this is someone else's room. I guess whatever the crew are fighting about has been resolved. Usually this is where a crew fight happens.
I am not the ship, but we have become so intertwined that sometimes I fancy the throb of her engine is my heartbeat, her hull, my body.
It's always going to feel weird that I have my weapon out all the time. Alright, let's continue the main story here.
Captain,
Got my repairs
as it
done.
appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet. I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Crew meeting.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colony. What's so bad about the labyrinth? The great fears I've got to be the one to save the day.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it, everyone. Everyone strap in. Yeah. Actually, let me ask what they...
It's
what do you
the
think of this?
craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's one of its two best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Alright, let's go.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Make it so. What do you want me to say? I'll just use the ladders to get down. This trusty pistol should be able to get in there, rescue him and get out, with hopefully all the crew intact as well. Slowly move the cursor across the solar system. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content DLC such as Peril on Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes, for this first run through, I want to say I've mostly stuck to the mainline quest. I've done some side quests, but
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth.
This really seems like...
Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promised not to leave without me.
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will that take? Well, of all the places to get arrested. This tattoo, my mistake. I'll just leave. All of these are good.
UDL does appreciate the courtesy you've done us by delivering yourself here. As a show of our deepest gratitude, we will make your execution quite swift.
Persuade, lie 70. Fine, execute the chairman's eyebrow stylist or lost biometric ID. That'll end well.
Wait, you're the stylist? Thank the law you're here. Everyone knows how particular the chairman is about his eyebrows. Here, take my biometric ID instead. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Goodbye.
Embark with Felix and Sam again. I kind of like that. I forgot exactly how we turned Sam into a combat unit, but he's always talking about cleaning. Alright, we got some combat drones here, and they are showing up as red. Oh, okay.
The captain did right by us once.
What
Now
was
it's
that?
ours. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not
Oh.
while I breathe.
Okay.
Push on, Mardad.
No prisoners!
Who's hitting me? From there.
Somebody clean up this mess.
Your vitals are in disarray.
Oh. Just paying attention to my own health. It's convenient that you can use all of your healing items with a convenient medical inhaler. But it's also kind of weird that there's like food items like meat That just, you just inhale them. Alright, tactical time dilation was L? I just gotta remember to use tactical time dilation and my medical inhaler.
The captain did right by us. The board will never own guns. Not allies. Push on, Mardat.
Great. More paperwork. What's that noise? Attack! What was that? Yeah! Now that was fun!
Odds. R is tactical time dilation, L is healing. I'm currently disguised.
Take him down!
Are you new here?
Congratulations,
oh,
you passed.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Be sure to pass this on to your super. Thank you for your vigilant service. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
I guess we are not fighting. I'm just strolling through here in my disguise.
How long we last out on the surface?
Area sanitization assessment. The Labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy. Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Alright, put on our disguises there. Does it help if we sneak through this area? I don't think it helps. Guess we just stroll along this way. Just going for a little stroll. Gotta find some kind of passcode.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah, what's it to you? Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake, just don't do it again.
Thank you.
this a door? It is. Got some vending machines here. Vending machine discovered. Have some EXP. Gonna repair our stuff here. Bait cartridges. Some ammo in these kitchen style drawers. And money. How many bits do I have? 796? Pasta pack. Mag 2 power. Sure and straight barrel. Mag 2 melt. I think that's what I've got on my pistol. Changes weapon damage type to plasma. Near maple syrup. A bottle of near pure near maple sap. Carbohydrates. 200 natural health, regeneration, and last 20 seconds. It's near this complete breakfast. Armor parts. Mag 2 ray. And ray, that's what I've got on 2 of my weapons. Fun times barrel. Special rifled barrel lets a ranged weapon shoot a little more precisely. Make critical hits do more damage. Do I not have one of those? Oh, wait. I have insufficient bits. Maybe I should see about selling stuff that I'm not using. Now with added quality. Yeah. I think like back in high school there was this joke ad going something like instant water, just add water. Purple berry crunch. Plain and pure water. Oh wait, no, this water counts as a sugary drink. What? Now with 11% more natural water flavoring. Mostly just checking these out for the commercial jingles. 2-hour energy brew. How do they go down to 2 hours? Moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. Caffeine drink. Mind attributes, 1 lasts 30 seconds. Right, I was going to sell something, wasn't I? I have 109 of these. I probably don't need that many. Let's sell half of them. Hummingbird water, yeah. Like there's the glacial water is a caffeine drink, and then the plain and pure water is a sugary drink. Oh, that hardly gave me anything. Oh, these only cost 3.8, or is that weight? Cells? Cell value of 3.8. It's not, so they go down to like sub 1 credits. Oh, that thing sells for 109. Officer's spine. Yeah, 381 DPS doesn't sound like it'd be worth it. And that was that helmet that I picked up. Ooh. It eats ammo faster than a Sprat eats spilled tobacco. Wait, what was the question? The vermin too. I know I picked up more than one of these. So I could certainly sell doubles. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Oh, there's more brands. TEL, T&L, T&L, exotic assets, weapons. Auto mag pistol ultra. I guess ultra means like the like end game kind of stuff. Vortex mace ultra, 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 ultra. Yeah, I'm finding lots of these things. How many bypass shunts can I sell? Bypass shunts and mag picks? Because I'm pretty sure I might have like over 100 of them. They're like the most common treasure. Necklace. A pretty necklace, if you're into that sort of thing. Look at my neck. There is something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Medium-sized award. What was the award for? Most unused paid time off. Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break. Use bathroom rest. You will never know. Sprat hide. It's really just... all it seems to be for is to sell. Coolant tank. Cha-cha-cha. Board mandated. Alright. Moving forward. Transition to the pit. It's shiny. Pristine items are more than shiny. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. Okay. So if I see something pristine, steal it. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. The pit isn't the labyrinth, is it? Mock apple shake. Is this an enemy? Oh, it is. If they're alone, though... Nope, they're not. If I start a fight here, then others will join in.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Trippy stout. Rum and something. Look casual. Oh, here's a terminal. Deliver pacification gas. Aha. Let's find a password. Melody? I just talked to you?
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner.
Who are you? What are you doing? Hey, this terminal's asking me for a passcode. Do you know it?
Of course. Why?
Lie 100, intimidate 100. I want it?
Well, we don't always get what we want. Go on. Let me do my job.
Okay, so I have to get my lie to 100. Sure, I'll get out of here. Ordnance control helmet.
Returning.
Grenade launcher 2. So maybe... Okay, so I'm not going to be able to pacify these guys without having maxed out one of either lie or persuade by this point. And also, nobody seems to want to approach and interrogate me. corporate guard. Oh, I might be able to get out of the restricted area.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting!
Philosophist? That's what the monster, the dissenter monster is wearing on its hat. Philosophist. Okay, spending points in a skill group raises every skill to 50, and then you spend them individually over 50. Oh, I went backwards, didn't I? Yeah, that looks like I went backwards. Welp. Your loading screen tip could be here. Contact Spacer's Choice for your affordable marketing options. Alright, so the disguise is refreshed. I can climb down... Couldn't I climb down here? Ah, there we can climb down. Do we have to fight her? Maybe we have to fight her. Oh, this is new. Huh. This is not an actual freezer. Ugh. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Indoctrination pamphlets. And the labyrinth facility. Vito-hibernation fluid. 12 pages! And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designed as the pit, I recommend the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to a maximum depth of another 2 pages. Oh, that's everything there. Retro rockets. Examine. Williams, Black M. Dark matter bar. Is that like a snack? Pancake mix, near maple syrup, light ammo. Yeah, I'd probably use the light ammo. And what is this? The Vermin 2, mock apple shake, mag picks, heavy ammo. Sure, I'll take the mock apple shake. Aha! Objective marker.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I'll get out of...
Okay, so then we want to go 50 meters? Yeah, about 50 meters of that way.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
I know, I haven't been feeling well.
Yeah? You're not contagious, are you?
I'm not sure, this morning I was bleeding out my ears.
I don't want to know. Just stay back.
Yay. It's nice to have one of those just work.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical. My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate. That rotten bastard. I'll see for myself when I get to him. I'll see for myself when I get to him. Do we fight him? Do we not fight him? Just gonna let us walk through with a disguise on. Where are we going from here? That way. Right into pit exit there.
I don't see what the fuss is about a blasted lab coat.
A fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
The chairman himself is here. He ain't just a fugitive.
And his business ain't ours. You keep asking questions, Warden's gonna make you take a walk outside.
Reminder, 12:13.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah, same
one. Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Just around this pillar here.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's Special Solvent Stain-Out Remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
All right, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
You sure love talking. Do they pay you by the word?
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your impertinence. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake, but it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I wish you'd simply cooperated with me. You're the finest marksman in Halcyon. You could have been my gun.
What makes you think I'd want to? I'm rescuing Phineas and I'm going through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
The last time I saw my health, it was at like 90%. Suddenly it's at 0. Oh, the sweepy kitten. Hi. Alright, once again.
Looks like we're doing this!
Oh, wrong button. Occasionally divides by 0. too many little minions. Maybe I should use the N-ray shotgun. Or the gloop gun. I think that's the only thing I haven't tried using this time. Guns. This one. Alright, let's see how he handles this. Science damage! Is it dead already? It's dead already! Oh, no it isn't. Thing has way too long of a reload time. Costs 10 ammo per shot. Does it charge? Oh, and you can't reload while sprinting. Looks like all the reinforcements taken down. button again. Hibernation chamber key. Energy cells from these dudes. Armor parts. Whip gun's alright, but it takes forever to reload. Starting to get bored of Skyrim. Once internet is restored, I might re-download Outer Worlds. Yeah, alright. Let me know if there's any other like interesting quest lines I should follow. Because I'm probably going to do this on a New Game Plus as well. To follow some of the other possibilities that could be. Because I know I'm skipping a bunch of stuff by sticking to the main storyline on this first playthrough here. I'm probably kind of under-leveled and under-geared for this final area. We are near the final stretch. Yeah, I'm at the point where the game is telling me that any saves from this point on can only be used to finish the game. So I won't be able to go back.
Why won't you just die?
Ah, missed.
Oh, that's the last of him. Get me out of here.
Click, click, and did I use the key? Oh, use there.
You made it. I can hardly believe my eyes. You didn't have to do this, you know. Risk your life just to save mine.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me. Except that they killed me like 4 times.
No, I expect they didn't. You're a force of nature, aren't you? You've left the board in tatters, But Halcyon is still on the verge of starvation. I just hope we're not too late. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, great. I'm not really in the mood for your theatrics, Phineas.
Theatrics? Merciful law, I wish I were exaggerating. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room. Earth isn't going to help us. No one's going to help us now. We're alone out here, and I don't know if we're going to survive.
A lot of work ahead of us. Yeah, a lot of work.
I had hoped your fellow colonists might hold the key to saving Halcyon, but I don't have nearly enough chemicals to revive them all. I'll do what I can. I just hope it's not too late. It's time I return to my lab. I'll try to save as many of the Hope's colonists as I can. You're under no obligation to help me. You've done enough already.
Well, what else am I gonna do? Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You don't have to ask, I'll help. I'm going to do what I've always done. Whatever I want, all the time. What if I say this?
I only hope you know what you're getting into. There isn't much of a colony left to run. We were going to save this colony, you know. That's what I told myself when I pulled you from the Hope. You and I were going to set everything right. Now, I don't know what to think. Earth is gone, and we're going to need a miracle to survive another generation. I always suspected Halcyon might collapse one day. I just thought we would have more time.
Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. Lifetime employment program ruined. Raising your engineering skill.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Iconoclasts. And when the sulfur cloud settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently, as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He was never able to come to terms with his own past, troubled by the decision of placing all his faith in the first colonist he ever revived, the infamous captain of the Unreliable. The revival project yielded mixed results. Phineas, weighed down by limited support and his own guilt, struggled to revive more than a handful of scientists and engineers. They made a heroic effort to solve the colony's problems, but with small numbers and facing long odds, their solutions never caught on. Only a few of the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Wells died before he could see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a haunted man, crushed by the guilt of his failures. Small, petty factions squabble over what remains of the colony. Every attempt to reach out to Halcyon's neighbors is met with silence. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image.
Oof,
with the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
All's quiet in Halcyon for now. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing this again. And trying out a different route. Some of these people's endings are great, others not so much. Yeah, this structure of ending actually reminds me of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. And that's probably another game that I probably want to run through just on my own. Because I forget exactly what I got to do. Like, if I recall, in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, there's one point where you have to, there's two people, two of the characters that you can rescue one of them, but rescuing one will drop the other into the lava, and you have to choose one. And one of them is Jean Grey, and I forget who the other one was, but I think it was the other one that I rescued. And I was playing this in the local gaming group, and we all kind of decided that to rescue the other one. I'm not sure why, but I think it was because someone mentioned that, like, that Jean Grey was Phoenix or something, and that she was immune to fire or something like that. So, like, I guess it should have been an obvious choice. But yeah, there's a bunch of choices you make like that. Well, not quite with that weight to them, and they all affect what happens in the end. And I don't think, like, if you drop Jean Grey into the lava, I think she's gone, like, forever. But yeah, I don't know. Or maybe she comes back evil. Yeah, I really don't know. And I don't know if it connects to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 because I skipped that one. And as we know, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is a completely different story, taking place in a different universe. But yeah, the ending is pretty much structured the same way, like a bunch of little segments that show you the effects of all of the decisions you made. I might actually try taking some of those perks. Like, now that I've gone through this game once, I generally know how far I am from the end. Might actually try taking some perks, like, I don't know, addicted to cigarettes and alcohol or something like that. I'd have to, like, max out my steel, perhaps, so that I could steal, like, extra supplies of cigarettes and alcohol to keep myself buffed when I have those addictions. Development babies? Development weddings? Wow. Tabletop? Slain? 5e campaign? And a whole bunch of voices. Additional voices, they're just listed as additional voices. Game on voiceover. Private Division. You got a better Edgewater ending. Mine just died out. Siding with the refugees. When I sided with Edgewater, they got a weekend day. Huh. I feel like maybe you did warn me about siding with the refugees. And yeah. I wasn't sure. I figured, like, I think by this time you had gone through the game like twice, so I figured, oh, this must be a relatively short game. But it did take multiple hours. Weekend day off. Oh, it was treated as something revolutionary. Yeah, work stinks, but it beats death, and a day off is a little better. Not ideal, but better. Yeah. I tend to be really clumsy when it comes to quest structures. This has happened in both this and Witcher 3, where I would like finish one quest and then a whole bunch of quests before it are marked as failed or unfinished, or failed or uncompletable or something like that. Because, like, yeah, I went forward on a main quest too soon or something like that. I'm trying to stay on top of it for Witcher now, like finishing the quests that I want to, so that when I do a main quest and then something before gets marked as failed, then it would be something that I don't care about as much. Localization by Lion Bridge. Localization QA. Well, that's good. Doesn't seem like they have voices for all those languages, but I mean, that's a lot of languages. I try to get what I can. I think it's approachable here, but not in games like Skyrim or The Witcher. Yeah. I think I remember giving up on Skyrim at some point. It was version 1.1, so it wasn't quite patched up to where it is now. But there was a spell that basically counts as a quest tracker, a follow line. And, but it, like, for a particular quest, it led me out in the middle of some tundra and then split into two. And I'm like, it was a quest to find a particular person, I think? So I'm like, the game isn't pointing me in two directions to find this person, unless maybe they... Yeah, I don't know, unless maybe the game actually spawns this person in two different locations depending on which way you go. But yeah, at that point I was just like, I got other games to play. I really wanted to like the spell casting too, because there's a local friend here who's really into Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, because of the way that you can mess with magic and create these just crazy effect spells if you do the right moves. And I was hoping to do that for Skyrim, but I heard later on that there was no such thing in Skyrim, and the spells, like, you put one in your right hand, one in your left hand, and it's not too different. Like, there's a sword. Well, not a sword spell. There's your 3 elemental attack spells. There's a shield spell and there's an armor spell. And I don't know, like, what the inspiration was, but it feels very similar to just equipping a weapon, a shield, and armor and just going fighter spec. It's like you're going fighter spec as a mage with an attack spell, a shield spell, and an armor spell. I just hate how everyone worships your feet. It feels so honored. Yeah, the Chosen One stories. They're starting to get kind of like, you're the Dragonborn, and then you steal, like, you pick up a chicken or like a bun off of a table, and they're like, oh, you made a mistake coming here. It takes a while to get there in Oblivion, but fun. I heard it's beautifully broken in Morrowind. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the day that you continue on your. Was it Morrowind or Oblivion? You started streaming one of them, and I'm hoping to see more shenanigans of the Nameless Nord. More adventures of the Nameless Nord. With the shuriken, the ninja stars. Godlike spells. Yeah. Like, the way I remember it, there was a single spell that will drain all your enemies' stats, including magic, and give it to you. It'll damage them, heal you, drain all their stats, boost all your stats. I need to read down and restart. Okay. Are you still gonna pick the ramen here? Yeah. If I recall, my time with both... I played a little bit of Oblivion, and yeah, a little bit of Skyrim. And in both, I forgot what I looked like. So then whenever I died, and whenever I picked up the game, and then, like, found a situation where I just died, I'm like, who's that? Is that me? I think I made myself look just as old as possible in Skyrim. So, like, this shriveled up old elf falls to the ground. I'm like, why did I make myself look like that? I made myself look as old as possible in Fire Emblem Awakening as well. Just because I was just happy to see that, like, old was an option. So rather than them being the stereotypical Bishonen, Bishoujo protagonist, I thought I'd just make myself like, what if I'm the oldest member of the team? Of course, I wasn't the oldest member of the team. That was like, there was an actual old, well, there's a couple of old people. Oh, Gunstar. Snuck your way into my lap so you could sleep. Silly kitten. Snuck your way into my lap while I was playing. Sneaky. Sneaky squeaky. Boop. Yeah, you get a nose boop. Goodbye, Kansas Studios. Real-time supervisors. Face modeling. They got people dedicated to each bit of the character's hair grooming, face rigging, body rigging, presumably there. Body animation artists. Teams behind facial animation. It would be nice getting a micro PC for said downloads. I think split my screen between the TV and maybe a port. Yeah, I wonder if the new Raspberry Pi 5 would be up to it, because it has a, this is the first time I've seen that they've done a price jump, that they've actually, the Raspberry Pi 5 model is the first one that won't cost 40 bucks. It'll cost 60. And the Raspberry Pi 4 is already being marketed as a dual screen PC. Face FX. Huh. Insta LOD. I remember seeing that. Reproduction optimization Instalod. Quixel. And AMD Ryzen Radeon. Oh, and I guess it just plonks us back to the title screen. So one that was 500, but come to find out newer Acer PCs come pre-downloaded with malware. Yeah, I want to say that's probably the case with most pre-built PCs now. And like for a long time, there was a tool called PC Decrapifier, and I used to recommend everybody just when you get a new computer, download PC Decrapifier, and it will get rid of all that bloat, all the stuff that the company has paid to have pre-installed on the computer. Or alternatively, take your Windows disk and just reinstall Windows, like wipe the computer and reinstall Windows from scratch. But like nowadays, you can also, most of the time, you can have a PC built for like $100 that will rival a $500 pre-built PC. Then again, if all you can have is laptops, that might not be an option. It might be if you want to buy a Raspberry Pi and a laptop case for a Raspberry Pi. Because you can get these little monitors, well, maybe not little, I think they go up to 21 inches now. But yeah, you can get a monitor and a case for a Raspberry Pi. You slide the computer in on the bottom and monitor in on the top, and you give it little like power plugs on the side, and you basically build your laptop. Of course, you'll probably have to buy the CD, ROM, or the optical disk drive and other things, and our external hard drive separately, and find ways of installing them and filling up that laptop case however you like. But yeah, for the most part, I would advocate people build their computers one way or another, either through a computer build company like, well, we've got something called Memory Express over here. That's our local one. There's probably a couple of online services as well. And of course, there's people that'll build a PC for you. They'll order the parts. Memory Express, I think they charge 15 bucks. 15 bucks if they want to build the computer, or like if you want to build it yourself, then they'll just get the parts together and sell those to you. But yeah, I will probably play this again with the Peril on Gorgon and Murder on Eridanos episodes. But for today, we have done a 3.5-hour stream to get to the end of our first playthrough of The Outer Worlds, so thank you for joining me for that. And hopefully I'll see you next time!